If you've been wanting to grow more quickly on YouTube, specifically with YouTube Shorts, this video is for you. I'm Rachel Peterson, and YouTube Shorts have been a huge part of the reason why I have reached 10.8 million views on my YouTube channel in the last year, completely organically. Now, we're going to dive on into 10 YouTube Shorts hacks for more views, more growth, and ultimately a lot more effective results each and every day. By the way, check out in the bio beneath this video, I actually put together an entire YouTube bundle completely for free to support you with starting your channel, restarting your channel, or growth. So let's dive on in, and I'm bringing examples today. But before we do, quick question for you. What is your YouTube channel all about? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. Number one, add a juicy hook on screen in text. Now, this is super important because this is something that can be different than the hook you're starting with, aka your first spoken sentence. It basically is going to show up above your head right here, just like the example, and it is a great way to pull people in when they see your video as they're just browsing about YouTube. Number two, change angles every single clip. This acts as an attention reset and pulls your audience back in. So for example, you can see it right here. We've got a few seconds in one position and then a few seconds in the next position, etc. This is literally so that when people start to get bored or start to kind of zone off or ADHD kicks in, they straight up see something new happening, just like you see in movies and reality television, and it pulls their attention back into focus. Number three, add clickbait emojis to your hook, such as the ones that are featured here. Now, what's really neat is these are a super simple way to pull in people's interest and make more people click your video and watch your video because it acts as an open loop and makes people want to pay attention. Number four, and this is a big one, no offense to anyone who is millennial or older. I am also a proud millennial, but unfortunately we have this thing that we do where we pause at the beginning of our videos. It is quite literally dubbed the millennial pause, which is essentially waiting 1 or 2 seconds before you start speaking after the video has already started to record. Now, the interesting thing is simply by cutting out that millennial pause, you're going to get more views and people are going to pay attention because it shows that you are with the times. The millennial pause is essentially the equivalent of using a double space after a period, which nobody does anymore. So essentially, in order to be with the times, you have to cut the millennial pause out of your videos. Number five, do something funny, quirky, silly, couple of seconds into your video. Now, this surprises people and makes them pay a little bit closer attention. So here's a great example of what that looks like. I like to kind of have fun with this, and it allows people to see kind of another side of me, but it also surprises them into paying attention and saying, oh, this isn't just another person sharing information, this is someone with a personality. Number six, rewrite your hooks to be juicier. So real fast, I'm just gonna explain this. I'm going to give you 2 options, and I want you to go ahead and vote in the comments and let me know which one you think is more appealing. So option number 1, a book I loved reading this summer. Option number 2, I absolutely could not put this book down. Go ahead and vote. Let me guess. You picked option 2, right? That is the juicier hook. That's the one that pulls people in. It creates an open loop. It adds in a little bit of a flair, some storytelling, some fun behind it, and it makes people say, I have to know what the book was that she couldn't put down. So work on rewriting your hooks. In case you don't know how to rewrite your hooks, go ahead and drop that in the comments if you're like, help me rewrite my hooks. 2 things I'm going to share with you today. One is a fantastic book resource, and that book resource is Great Leads by Michael Masterson. And the second is I actually put together some of the viral hooks that we have identified through our pattern research over the years, and you can check that out in the bio beneath this video. There's both plug and play ones and copy and paste ones, so enjoy those totally for free. Number 7. This one surprises people, but adding in SEO, aka search engine optimization, to the caption. A lot of times people think that YouTube is a social media platform, but it's actually one of the biggest search engines around, with the results basically being video. YouTube is owned by Google, and so if we can serve people the types of videos that they are searching for, you are going to be rewarded by the algorithm with more views and growth. So for example, I want to share something that is going to make people pay attention to this, I'm going to possibly add in the caption of a YouTube short related to this, how to get more views with YouTube Shorts. That right there is what people are going to be searching for, that this video would be the answer to. Number 8, make sure the title of your YouTube short is different than the hook on screen, and make sure it demands that they click, aka curiosity is opened, click. The clickbait is in place. By the way, big distinction. Clickbait is not the same thing as bait and switch. Bait and switch is where you present one thing and then inside of the video is something totally different. That makes people feel misled, frustrated. It burns bridges of trust. Clickbait instead is baiting for the click and making people say, I have to know what this is, but then backing it up with what was promised. Number 9, your first sentence should absolutely not be, "Hey everyone, hope you are well," unless you're about to share bad news or a death in the family. Start with a juicy hook, a question, a fact, something shocking, a result, a statistic, something that is a fantastic story. This is your opportunity to pull people's attention on in, and you don't want to waste it with formalities of, "How's the weather? I just broke my hip." Number 10, YouTube Shorts do better when long form content is also consistently being posted on the channel. There are very few channels that are an exception to this. Almost everybody does better when they are also posting long form content, because both serve different audiences, but YouTube loves when you're also performing in the long form content category as well. If you guys need more help with YouTube, grab my free YouTube bundle. It is linked in the bio beneath this video, and feel free to ask me your questions in the comments below. I love reading these with my team so we can figure out exactly what types of trainings to share with you in the future. Bye for now.